Hi family, greetings. This is Simply Kami, welcoming you to another vlog. I hope you and your loved ones are doing great. I am well, thank you. My family is alright too. Now, I have previously told you guys that we are a gluten-free living household. This means that we do not consume any wheat products. This did not come out of choice, but because of a necessity. My son has gluten intolerance, and it took us a while to realize that that is what was ailing him. So after many visits to the hospital and many tests, which included an endoscopy test as well, we realized that his major problem lies in wheat products. It's 3 years now since we stopped taking wheat products. So it is safe to say that we are 100% gluten-free family. I've been asked a lot, so what do you guys feed on? Especially what do you guys take for breakfast, considering that wheat offers a majority of breakfast options for most households. So today I decided to just show you one of our recipes or one of our breakfast ideas that is free of wheat. I think as we go along, I'll be sharing more gluten-free recipes so that if there are people who want to join in, you get a soft landing, whether it is out of choice, whether it is because of sickness, whether it's out of health concerns or any other concerns really. It's also good to have options, even if you, continue taking wheat, it's good to have options. The beauty with gluten-free meals is that they're very light, easy to digest, and you do not get cases of constipation. And if you will research more about it, you will realize that alternatives to wheat are far more healthier, and that is for all ages. So in our household, we had to, think and research of food around us that we can input in our meals so that we steer clear of wheat. So today I want to make an omelette. We had previously done some cassava. So there are different ways of having cassava. You can boil cassava, you can boil it and then deep fry it. You can have cassava fries, you can mash cassava. Really, there are so many ways of having cassava. You can even stew cassava. So today what we did, we had pre-boiled our cassava. We usually pre-boil a lot, freeze. Then on a need basis, now we decide how we want to eat it. So today we have already shallow fried. That's just basically putting just a little oil on the pan and then having the cassava there. Then you toss it a bit just to give it a crispy edge. And then I'm also making an omelette like I've mentioned. I had previously made some tea, and my husband loves coffee, so I'm going to make him some coffee. Today I will be using a kettle that he got for us from Ethiopia. This is the first time I'm using it, and I love it. You will see it as we go along. Meanwhile, I love doing my dishes as I go along. If you've been around in this channel for long, you know that I love a clean sink and I do not like piled up dishes, so I keep cleaning as we go. Just to ensure that I don't get overwhelmed at the end. I find that it is easier that way, and I know this resonates with a lot of people. Or are you the type that likes to just pile them together and then when you're done cooking, you wash them? I prefer doing it the other way, but to each their own, and I can understand your reasoning as well, but this is my way of doing things. I also like cooking on clean surfaces, so I go cleaning. I keep cleaning as I go. So this is the kettle I was telling you guys about. It's really nice. It's a stainless steel kettle. that has a decanter, so it's very resourceful to use in the sense that you can cook with it. You can place it directly on fire, and then it has a decanter, so it means that whether it's your coffee or tea, it is in a different segment, and that means your kettle does not stain. It was a lovely gift. It's one of those gifts that I truly treasure. Like I mentioned, this was a gift from my husband from Ethiopia. He knows how much I love antiques and things, around the kitchen. And especially now, like this one makes brewing much easier. And then it just adds to the whole vibe of, what do you call it? A farmhouse kitchen. So I really, truly love it. And I appreciate him so much for that. So I want to make him coffee using that. Previously, we had made tea for us. He loves coffee. He doesn't take tea. He's a coffee diehard. So I want to make him some black, strong coffee to have with his breakfasts. So this is how it goes. I'm so excited. I truly love it. I've had this kettle for a month now. I don't know why I've not used it until today, but I'm glad I get to use it as I film so that we can enjoy these moments together. So let's get cooking. Voila! I mean, isn't it nice that you don't have to use like a cooking pot and then a kettle or a flask? You just use, the kettle for both purposes. I also have this cast iron pan that I love, the cast iron pan that I love so much. Interestingly, I thrifted it in an ex-UK shop. I thrift a lot, especially when it comes to utensils. I thrift a lot, especially those that come from the UK because they are very, very, very nice things. So I love this cast iron pan, and it ensures that whatever you're making receives regulated heat. It's a pan. It's quite heavy, and also it does not heat too quickly. So whatever you're making does not burn. It just gets even generated heat all around. So yeah, this is how I make my omelets. Though there are some ingredients I don't have today, so I'm making do with what I have. I normally would add green peppers, coriander, colored capsicum. I would add pepper, but today I've just used tomatoes, onions, black pepper, salt, and that's it. We also have some pixies. Pixies have been in season, so we're gonna have some alongside our breakfast as well. Do you have pixies in your country? I'd love to know. The beauty of pixies is that they're so juicy and so sweet, and the best part is that they're seedless. That's amazing. But interestingly, the other day I was watching a video on pixie growing, and I found out, interestingly, that pixies do not come as in they do not have a seedling per se, but it's usually grafted from lemon and oranges. There's a way they do that grafting to get this fruit, and I found that very interesting, by the way. Very, very interesting. Our coffee is going great. Yay! It's time to flip the omelette, and I'm telling you, this one, sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't, but today I got it right. It's usually quite something. Sometimes you want to flip it and then it breaks and then it looks horrible. But today, luck is on my side. I guess you guys are my lucky charm. Yep. Looking great, right? How do you make your omelette, by the way? Please let me know so that I can try it next time. Let me know what else you add and your method that you use. I'd really love to try it in a different way. And we're done. Everything is ready. Let's set up. Look at that color. Lovely. I'm happy. My pan is clean. It didn't stick. It didn't break. Lovely scenes. So let's set the table. I find this kettle so nice. You see at the handle, it has a rubber part that you can hold and it doesn't burn you. Look at the color of the coffee and the aroma. My friends, I wish you were here to smell. I mean, the house has this nice coffee fragrance and and it's just out of this world. And this is our breakfast. This is an idea you can try if you want to try gluten-free meals. This is a pretty well balanced meal to have in the morning. So you have eggs for protein, you have cassava, and then you have a beverage of your choice and a fruit, of course. Let me show you how I love to have my cassava, how I enjoy my cassava myself. So I usually squeeze in some lemon juice and some ketchup, and I enjoy it with some tea. I hope you found this useful. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, however short it was. I'd love to know if you learned something and if it met your expectations. I really hope that it was something to write home about. I love bringing you guys content that is relatable, that is helpful, that is, that adds value to your life. Yum. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog as we made breakfast together. I would have welcomed you to join us in partaking the breakfast, but please receive the invite virtually. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome my new followers because I see we have a lot of subscribers, a lot of new subscribers. I want to welcome you, feel at home. The older ones, please welcome our new guests and thank you for hanging around this long. I truly appreciate your presence, you hanging out with me. I know there's so many YouTube channels you could spend your time watching, but you choose to come here and consume my contents. If there topics you'd like me to feature in the new vlogs to come, please do let me know. And as usual, I love reading from you. Please keep commenting, sharing, and turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload new contents. Have a lovely day. See you around. It's not goodbye. See you soon.